Looking for a movie where a guy dressed up as a cat murders a bunch of women? Then today's Sick Flick is perfect for you. Welcome to Sick Flicks, where I take a deep dive into the cinematic sewer to help you embrace your inner gore geek. I'm Mike Bracken, aka the Horror Geek, and today we're tackling Dave Jackson's bizarre splatter film, Cat Sick Blues. Released in 2015, Cat Sick Blues is one of the oddest gore flicks in recent memory. It's about a guy who's grieving for his dead cat, and has the crazy idea that if he takes 9 human lives, he can bring his favorite feline back from the dead. It's a quirky, funny, and oddly disturbing film that sorta reminds me of a budget version of a Todd Solondz flick. But is it bloody? Let's get to the gore and find out. The film opens with these two ladies watching a little YouTube. Sure hope they're watching my channel. Mary Jane here's like, yeah, let's watch this one. He totally riffs on Hell of the Living Dead. Oh wait, they're just watching cat videos. Hey all you cool cats and kittens. And a star wipe. That's a thumbs down from me, guys. See, even this cat's not a fan of the star wipe. Anyway, Mary Jane's off to give Felix some frisky feast. Except surprise, it's not Felix. It's some dude cosplaying a cat. Man, the furries are everywhere these days. While she's getting ready to call 5-0, it seems obvious that Felix really digs her. I mean, he decapitates her with a shovel. Meanwhile, her friend breaks horror film rule number 1 and goes to investigate.
The cat get the better of you or something?
And if you don't know much about this movie, let me tell ya, heads will roll. At any rate, she's next to go. And man, I don't remember the cat's cradle looking like this when I was a kid. With his work done, our killer decides to curl up on the couch for a little cat nap. But first, it's time for some therapy. Look, all I'm saying is why does the dog get to go outside, but they expect me to poop in a box? Hey, are you even listening? Forget it, I'm just gonna watch some YouTube. After the credits, Felix heads home for a little catsturbation. Look, Rule 34 is real, folks. Careful with those claws, though, man. Over in another movie, this lady's over here petting her kitty. No, not like that, you pervs. Her actual cat. Also, how many phones does this lady need? She's got one on the wall, one on a shelf, and a cell phone. Does she think she's Commissioner Gordon or what? Turns out this is the lady who makes the unfunny cat videos. Her bestie swings by for a little exposition.
So she's still sick?
Yeah, she's been licking off chunks of her fur. Don't know when she's going to be well enough to film again.
And to drop off her latest video. Wait, where are the star wipes?
I just hope it gets more views this time. Not more than 10 million in a while.
10 million views? Damn it, I knew I should have made cat videos on YouTube. She's hard at work on her new content strategy.
I'm thinking maybe I should make a video of her with the cone on. Might get some sympathy views.
Wait, so if I wear a cone in my next video I can get sympathy views? While she's lamenting her dwindling view count, this kitten's feeling frisky.
We could make our own video, Claire.
I don't know, I don't think the cat's up for it.
Another time then, right?
Maybe.
Awkward. Rejected, editor friend is like, well, I guess I better go put those star wipes in. Later, this weird dude shows up with his terrible painting.
Painted her.
Man, how come none of you guys show up at my door with gifts? I think my main takeaway from Cat Sick Blues so far is that I'm doing YouTube totally wrong. She does what any rational YouTuber would do when confronted at home by a strange fan. She invites him in for tea and some scintillating conversation.
I've never even drunk tea before.
And then she lets him meet the cat, which goes swimmingly. Look, give me the cat back right meow. Oh man, he killed Imelda. What a catastrophe. Then, just to be sure it's dead, he throws her out the window. Fly to heaven, Imelda. Or don't. Claire's like, you killed my cat. Are you kidding me? He's not done though. He assaults her and then leaves. Over in yet another movie, we follow this guy, who basically has his own John Carpenter theme music. He's here to pick up his new kitten Mittens. Careful guys, this cat's got claws. Anyway, clearly this dude's an ICP fan. Whoop whoop.
Perfect. Exactly what I want.
At any rate, this dude's not done. He's got plans for his very own strap-on cat penis, too. I probably can't show you that. YouTube frowns on the cat porn, I'd imagine. But trust me, it's got the spines and everything. Then his designer asks the question we're all wondering about.
Are you planning on putting this inside a person?
You saw the drawing, right? I mean, that's not gonna work on a cat unless it's like a lion or something. Look, I wasn't kidding when I said this was one of the weirdest movies we've ever covered on Sick Flicks. We then jump ahead and Catman has received his new tool. And no, I can't show you that either, but he's getting ready to go on the prowl. I'm your boyfriend now, Nancy. Wait, wrong movie. Also, my Freddy Krueger still sucks. Later that night, he's watching his favorite cat lady. But surprise, he's in the video too. Guessing contracting a case of cat scratch fever is the least of her worries. But hey, the good news is the claws work. Apparently the snuff porn doesn't have an effect on him these days because he mostly just looks bored. Not even this souvenir seems to hold his interest. Boring. Wonder if that horror geek guy has posted anything new. That'll cheer me up. Whoa, that's not my channel. After watching, he wraps up his Catterday night by heading off to bed. Hey, is that a cat penis in your boxers, or are you just happy to see me? The next day, Claire's off to the dead pet support group, but don't look now. Catman's right behind her. Why does this feel like AA for dead pets? Hi, I'm Mark, and I'm a dead cat owner. Hi, Mark. Then Cookie Kwan is like, all right, Mark, let's let some other people have a turn. And remember, I'm number 1 on the west side. Ted's up next, so it's time for some exposition.
He was a fat cat. My wife had this thing about feeding him. She was worried that he wasn't getting enough food.
Well, yeah, this got super weird super fast. And I can't show you most of it, but hey, if it helps, the fake cat dong makes another appearance. Claire's next, and I'm not sure what's more awkward, telling her assault story at a pet grieving group or the noises Ted makes while she's telling it. I'm gonna go with the latter, though. Man, that coffee is really messing with my irritable bowel syndrome. Later, he starts making his move for Claire. Man, this place is dead. Get it? After some jibber-jabber, Ted offers up this cryptic line.
Guess I found a way of bringing him back.
What do you mean?
Oh, there's an old burial ground behind my place. You just bury things out there, and sometimes they come back. Anyway, after hearing her say she's been assaulted earlier, Ted decides this is the perfect time to ask her out.
So you want to grab some dinner?
And she actually goes for it.
You okay? You got all quiet.
Yeah, Ted, what's wrong? Cat got your tongue? After dinner, she makes her move.
You want a guy up here?
Did I remember to put the severed heads away or not? Back at his place, we learned Ted's a real ladies' man. Look at him spitting game.
What's your favorite color? I'm guessing you like ginger.
Of course it's ginger. Couldn't just be blue or yellow or red. After that awkward exchange, she heads to the restroom and things get weirder. Dude, are you pooping in a litter box? I mean, I guess it's great you're house trained, but yeah, weird. After some of the saddest sex I've ever seen, we hop over here to Blanche's place. Her quiet evening is interrupted by whatever this is. Oh wait, it's just Ted and his Tom the Cat cosplay air humping her Tempur-Pedic mattress. He chases her down, then bashes her head in with this dog statue. We might need to get this dude a few sessions with Jackson Galaxy. This is one angry cat. When he's done, we get a look at his handiwork. Man, he really wailed on her. You could say she's been defaced. If you find yourself thinking, you know what this movie really needs? A slow-mo montage. Well, you're in luck. Back over at Claire's place, she's like, guess it's time to get this shit out of here. After running into some obnoxious teens, she Googles herself and finds her rape video. It hasn't gotten 10 million views, but it has inspired reaction videos.
Don't know, Claire Ellis is the owner of the internet's most famous cat.
Maybe the internet was a mistake. That night, Patrick heads out on the town in his costume. These ladies are like, sorry, the cosplay convention is the next street over. He eventually ends up at this rave because raves are where all the cool cats go. The next morning, K-Plot Radio clues us in on what happened.
In this morning's top story, the bodies of 4 young female backpackers from the Czech Republic were found last night, brutally murdered in a Melbourne hostel.
Except there's one vital clue in there, one that immediately makes Claire suspect Ted.
He was super tall, he had a red shirt on, and this fucking cat mask, oh my god.
And if you were worried you were going to miss out on 4 kills, don't fret. You get them, complete with some cheesy music on the soundtrack. So, if you're keeping score at home, we get a claw stabbing, a throat slash, a head stomping, and 1 kill with a giant cat dong. This movie is so bizarre. Back at home, Ted's dumping the blood into his cauldron and tallying up the victims like he's dead meat's James A. Janice.
3, 4, 5.
Unfortunately, he needs 9 lives to bring Patrick the cat back across the Rainbow Bridge. Wonder where he might find a 9th life. Meanwhile, Patrick's just chilling in the freezer. Back at Claire's place, she passes out and finds herself in this weird dream that looks like it was filmed in Suspiria vision. This is Ted's place, and she checks the freezer. Damn it, who ate all the ice cream sandwiches? If you guessed Claire was Ted's next victim, no screenwriter's credit for you. He's out catting around picking up this hooker. As usual, he's real smooth with the ladies. So, come here often? I work here and we're on the clock. Oh, right. Do you have a menu or something? Is this your first time? How'd you know? Well, look, we gotta do it back at my place. I forgot to feed my cat. Back at his place, he's like, here, can you smear this catnip all over yourself before we get started? Gets me in the mood.
I want to do something different.
How different?
I'd really like you to put on this Hello Kitty costume. Turns out all he really wants to do is play horsey. After that, he's finally ready to get down to business, putting his claws to use yet again. With victim number 9 dead, he's back in the garage trying to resurrect Patrick. Over at Claire's place, she's making a call to her editor. Remember her? Yeah, she's still in this movie.
You know those girls that were killed the other night?
Yes.
I don't know. I think I might have fucked the killer.
Wait, you slept with a dude after turning me down? What the hell? While she's waiting for her friend to show up, there's a knock at the door. And surprise, it's Ted. She should really just stop and play dead. If he's like most cats, he'd probably just lose interest. She eventually wakes up, strapped to a chair with Patrick's corpse and Ted looking on. I gotta say, they made sure to get that dong in pretty much every shot. Editing this thing has been a nightmare. After some more discussion, Ted's like, excuse me, I have to baste the cat. Don't want him to get dry. Then Ted's explaining his logic, but Claire's got questions.
Did you really do this for Patrick? Of the 9 people that you've killed, how many of them are women?
There's no way she could know it was 9. He just killed the prostitute. Anyway, Patrick's ready, so I hope you brought your appetite. How's this taste? Perfect? Excellent. Rather than have seconds, she headbutts him and grabs the claw glove. This cat's definitely out of the bag, or chair. Look, work with me here. She starts slicing and dicing him like a wannabe Freddy Krueger, and his response is basically to scream. And rather than, save herself, Claire decides to hyperventilate and pass out instead. Nice job, Claire. I'll be honest, I'd be okay if everyone in this movie wound up dead. If you forgot about Claire's friend, don't worry. So did I. She shows up and finds Claire in bed. What the hell is going on here? The friend gets a doctor, and Claire then does her best Reagan McNeil impression.
Claire, have you been exposed to any foreign bacteria lately?
I got raped. It's probably that.
Hope she's not going to spew dead cat blood all over the doctor while doing a 360 with her head. Anyway, she winds up in some hospital that looks kinda like the Smiths Grove Sanitarium in Halloween 2. And now she looks like Jeff Goldblum in The Fly. And she sounds like one of the monsters in Lamberto Bava's Demons. Also, what the hell is going on in this movie at this point? With her condition not improving, they send her to see a priest. Holy shit, it's Ned Flanders. Heidi-ho, crazy cat lady. Man, my Flanders sucks. Also, where the hell did Ted go, and why does it look like she's pregnant? Oh, because she is. Damn it, I knew I shouldn't have eaten the enchiladas from the cafeteria. Ted's back too. Come on, honey, just push during those cat tractions. Aw, look, it's a beautiful baby. Oh, dear God, what the hell is that? Well, at least they've got a name for him.
What shall we call him?
Patrick.
Oh, wait, that was all a dream. Claire still passed out in her apartment. She frees herself, but she's seeing these weird Ted images everywhere. Dude apparently became like an NC-17 version of Max Headroom or something. Can we fix the tracking on Ted, please? No? Okay. And then, to no one's surprise, Claire follows Imelda to the great beyond. She flies about as well as the cat did. If you're wondering where Ted got off to, he's back home, having visions of Patrick being alive. And then he crosses the Rainbow Bridge too. But wait, Claire's not dead. But this guy's getting footage of her on the ground anyway. World star! And then we get a little montage. The guy who built the gloves and cat dong is burning the evidence, and the guy who raped Claire, yeah, he's still in this movie too, has hung himself. Well, I guess that counts as a happy ending, right? Meanwhile, it's movie night at Ted's place as the cops sit down to watch his home video collection. Wait, his dad was Hal Bundy? Does Peg know about this? And we end with a boy and his cat. I feel like Cat Sick Blues is the weirdest movie we've covered on Sick Flicks to date. I mean, it's got a guy in a cat costume with a giant strap-on cat penis running around murdering people to bring his dead feline back from the great beyond. It's also got this weird mixture of gore, comedy, and art house sensibilities. I'm not sure I'd say I liked Cat Sick Blues, but it's definitely worth seeing just for the sheer absurdity. But is it gory enough to earn 5 barf bags? Let's go to the gore card. In terms of gross anatomy, Cat Sick Blues delivers. We're treated to multiple decapitations, creepy cat babies, throat slashings, claw stabbings, and a brutal head smashing. The effects work is impressive, and there's more than enough gore here to earn Cat Sick Blues a 4 barf bag rating. This one's definitely a sick and weird flick. Looking for more gore? Then be sure to check out my review of Gutterballs. You'll find a link here on the screen. I'll meet you over there. Until next time, I'm Mike Bracken, aka the Horror Geek, bringing you all the splatter that matters.